Saw her parrot, definitely.
So I have sort of a skinwalker. This story is.
Parrot version.
I'm going to ask you guys to suspend your disbelief a little bit when I tell this next story, because this is something that happened to me growing up.
Good luck with that.
Uh-oh.
This is on the skinwalker level of kind of stuff. So there was a woman that lived down the road from us when we were growing up, and we weren't allowed to go to her house on Halloween. Like, that was, as a child, that was like my impression of this lady. She was the house we weren't allowed to go to. She was the house we weren't allowed to go to on Halloween, and we had chickens. You know, me and Prax live like in the woods, and it's a farm town, and everyone has got a lot of weird animals and shit. So we had chickens, and there was this black bobcat that was coming around and harassing our chickens, and like, you know, bobcats are usually like maybe even like light brown to dark brown, but like this was like a huge black. And I mean, bobcats aren't huge. Bobcat weighs, you know, like maybe 15 or 20 pounds.
Size of a golden retriever.
Yeah, they're bigger than normal cats, but it's not a mountain lion. But there was this big black bobcat coming around, and it was fucking with the chickens. So my dad, who is a lunatic, got out a bear trap.
I'm curious how this ties together.
Oh, no.
You're going to love it. So my dad, who's a maniac...
Bobcat the girl's pet?
What about bobcats?
Is the bobcat that woman's pet that you mentioned?
She's going to get trapped in the cage is what's going to wind up happening.
The woman.
It is.
Oh, man. Okay, so there's a bear trap out by the chickens. So one night we're all asleep. It's the middle of the night, like 2 a.m. The whole house suddenly is woken up by cat noise, you know, like screaming cat noise. Like, you know, it sounds like cats fighting and fucking and, you know, cat noise that you hear when cats scream at night. And like, everyone in the house is awake. Like, I swear to God, everyone on the block must have been awake. So it's like 2 a.m. and then like maybe like 20 minutes, you know, everyone's like, holy Christ. And 20 minutes later, all of a sudden, police sirens and, you know, ambulances and fire trucks and shit, like all going up and down the road, like this was a crazy evening. All kinds of shit was going on. So we go out to see what's up. I must have been like 10 years old. I go out with my dad, and they're taking the neighbor that I wasn't allowed to go trick-or-treating at. They're taking her out of her house, and her fucking right foot is gone. It's severed. There's like blood everywhere. She's like flailing around. It's an absolute horror show. It's burned into my brain. I can remember it like so clearly.
Okay, I think we can guess what happened.
So you've probably guessed that the next day we went out to check the trap, and there was a black cat's paw in the trap.
Wow.
And so like, knowing that no one was going to believe this, I actually called up my dad today, and because I know there was a photograph of this woman, so I wanted to see if he could send me the photograph to show you guys, and I have it here. So here's the proof that I have. This is the woman that lived next door to me, who this story happened about. It was the back paw. Yeah, it was her foot. And
can you put something in Discord, please? Because I can't watch the stream at the same time as I am on Discord.
I'll post this image in Discord. Yes.
Thank you.
So this is the picture of the woman.
It's like we're going to get me rickrolled the way you're laughing.
Man, I'm really afraid right now. I have not heard this story.
I don't think any of us have heard this story.
Oh, I should have saw that coming.
But the story he's talking about is common in a lot of local legends.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
definitely common folklore.